gon' wrap circles round you. I will wrap circles round you. I'm gon' wrap circles round you. I will wrap circles round you. I'm gon' wrap circles round you. I'm gon' wrap circles round you. I will wrap circles round you. I'm gon' wrap circles round you. LeBron on the beat, all net, and the switch is squeeze. Dutch masters at 2, just to be complete. They want a grill, okay, nigga, get the beef when your face blast. Oh, really don't get your teeth out when they cap city, rap city, ho. You can spit fast, people know that you slow. Saying you right when we know that you won't, when we know that you don't. Yo, keep your back still, they asking for back still. Feed them rats pills, set them in the trap still. You ain't sickly, many question why you act ill. With nothing in store, tell me how you snag deals. But I know cause your prices is lower. They offer me more for the nicest to show up. I tower your shit like the Eiffel that go up. And nigga, you know what? Yo, hold up. People be wildin' and blindin' my talent. You act like you don't hear this fire. You a nobody but a well-known liar. You talk too much, keep the jail phones tighter. I know your family some well-known fighters. COVID with no lid, they spread that virus. In the pandemic, you ain't had a plan in it. Damn, now you done scamming it. This beat, I'ma cross-examine it and relay that. All my niggas ran with it on streets. I'ma take my stance on it and make sure that everybody stands on it. You alternate and what they really want in this. I'm who they choose and you who they often get. It's up to me. I would just dispute this shit. We shoot this shit and figure out what coup to get. Yo, I got it from beginning to the end with the flow, yelling head tight. Kill it with it, no. Put your plant in the window, let it grow. Dealt with a little bit of pain on the low. Yo, some shit will break you. I would rather break through. My verses take 1, my ad-libs take 2. Working on the EP, album, and a tape 2. Drop shit you can relate to. Raps in surplus while you make do. Raps amazing, I would hate too. Raps a circus trying to cage you. These raps is running in and out the same crew. Yo, LeBron is a dawn, my hand on the Quran. And them off-whites can't stand it, I'm on my exit. Reps it, even in Texas. I don't need no motherfucking necklace. Like LeBron on the track, yo, it's more than just he say. My first week, I needed like his Jordan release day. He say, she say, cheesecake at each state. Bring that motherfucking verse in. Bring that verse in. Bring that little curse in. Listen, make sure that you, listen, rewind. This is your boy LeBron, female rap elite, back with another video. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Please make sure that you like this video. Please make sure that you hit the bell notification, hit all notifications, so you have my videos in your possession. Also, make sure that you check the description now. Hit the Nicki Minaj Army follow Nicki Minaj playlist. Check that out. Follow it. Stream the music. Also, I got my link to my Spotify in the description below as well. Also, my Cash App link is in the link in the description as well. So I just wanted to say that. You know, we're gonna just chit chat real quick. And, you know, this morning I was really thinking about something like, yo, I really wish that Nicki Minaj never collaborated with Cardi B. And I kind of have a reason why I think that it happened. And we're going to talk about that. And then also I seen some bullshit online with Summer Walker and London on the Track. They always going back and forth on some shit. That's why I don't understand how Shensia is sitting up there with London on the Track. Like, you know everything that's going, but listen, at face value, I don't know Summer Walker. I don't know London on the Track. So I can't really say. All I know is like, based off how I feel, I know how people operate. And I've seen with Summer Walker, this little shit that she's done online. So I don't know if I can't really take what she says as face value, but I just think that people know when they say certain things in regards to a child that they know how to get the public riled up. Like, because if it was something that was that bad, then why didn't you file a report or do something like that? See, I understand where it's like when a woman could try to like do anything to keep the baby away, or when a nigga just don't want to see his child. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I had situations with family members where I knew both sides, and one person is making it seem like the person is making it hard to see them, and it really ain't. Then also, when you look at the text message history, we know how iPhones is. You know that people get crafty. Shit, I'm crafty. You ever delete a message and then screenshot it and send it like it was never nothing that you said? Come on, stop playing these games. You know that. What is this? Bro, Bree Runway. Okay. She always doing some shit like that. Okay. Anyway, let me just bring this up real quick. Let me go to the shade room. That's where I seen it at. With Summer Walker. Summer. With Summer. I feel like I need to play another song before I go into the commentary. Let me do this real quick since everybody been, you know, chit-chatting. You know what I'm saying? I got your request for voicemail. Let's just do it and get it over with. You know, now I don't want to do voicemail. Let's do Dance For You. Let's do that. Let's do that.
I go dumb on a dick, go stupid. Throwing it back, I'm making him lose it. Beating the pussy, abuse it. He on a mission, he looking for you, but I told him I can't get attached. Pulling my hair while I'm throwing it back. Arching the back, you know I don't lack. Stroking the dick when I'm licking the sack. No nasty bitch, flood my neck, romance the bitch. You want a wife, you want a pipe, I'ma need all my beans and shit. Like nigga, like what? Bad little bitch and I'm keeping it tucked. Bending bustin' is you eating or what? No, I like it with the thumb and the No, I like it with the thumb and the what? And you know I'm a freak, denying the dick, you know I'm a cheat. Bad little bitch who wants smoke, you know I'm a chief. Keep my foot, bitch's neck, you know I'm a geek. Right.
I like that shit. She's like, you know I'm a cheat, you know I'm a creep, you know I'm a creep. Hey, that little bitch, you know I'm a creep, you know I'm a cheat.
I go dumb on a dick, go stupid. Throwing it back, I'm making him lose it. Beating the pussy, abuse it. He on a mission, he looking for you, but I told him I can't get attached. Pulling my hair while I'm throwing it back. Arching the back, you know I don't lack. Stroking the dick when I'm licking the sack. No nasty bitch, flood my neck, romance the bitch. You want a wife, you want a pipe, I'ma need all my beans and shit. Like nigga, like what? Bad little bitch and I'm keeping it tucked. Bending bustin' is you eating or what? No, I like it with the thumb and the No, I like it with the thumb and the what? And you know I'm a freak, denying the dick, you know I'm a cheat. Bad little bitch who wants smoke, you know I'm a chief. Keep my foot, bitch's neck, you know I'm a geek. Right. I need the bread, I need the cheese, I need the green light. Yeah. I need the look. I need the bread, I need the cheese, I need the green light. Yeah. I need the wanna make that body rock. Sit back and
Hey, you know I'm a cheat, you know I'm a creep, you know I'm a creep. Hey, you know I'm a cheat, you know I'm a cheat, you know I'm a creep. Hey. So, yeah, shout out to Connie Diamond. I think she's going to be performing at the Battle Rap event next week. So we're going to see how that goes. I'm going to be tuned in to Chrome 23 Battle Battles. They playing them live. So they got a pay-per-view. You know, Chrome 23 is Remy's Battle League, and they have a battle they have a event next week. I think it's next Saturday and Sunday. So I'm definitely copping the pay-per-view. I'm going to be in tune to that. And then Remy announced that Connie Diamond will be performing. So I'll make sure I'm going to DM her and say, yo, make sure you do Dance For You on that. I hope they show it on the pay-per-view or whatever. Maybe they'll upload it to YouTube, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let me tell you some shit that happened to me today, right? And I want to tell you, like, I'm the most humblest person. I speak to everybody and things like that. But today, sometimes you just don't get that feeling. You know what I'm saying? So I got out my car. I'm going into the store to get me some Rillos. And then just this random person just walks up randomly like, hey, bro. I ain't even make eye contact with this person. I just knew that I seen him in my peripheral. I didn't say what's up. I ain't say nothing. And I just really like, yo, like, I understand when women go to the gas station, they feel like they get constantly harassed and shit like that. People just coming up to you. You don't realize that one wrong person that you let in, that you try to be nice to them, it's just like some shit changed. What did this person have to say to me? Then it was like when I came out the store, they tried to say, hey, what's up? What up? Whatever, right? It was an older man, right? You know what I'm saying? And then when I just kept walking, he's just like, God bless you, or whatever the case may be. I felt a little bad because it's just like, he's a human being too. And I want to just not speak to you, but I didn't feel like being hustled today. I wanted to get in my car to get my Rillos and get back in the car and get to where I was going. Like, I don't understand that shit. So sometimes I said that shit before in here when I said I went to the store, and sometimes I don't even be on some real shit. Like, unless you're in clear path of somebody, right? And you're in the clear path of somebody, always make eye contact, because I don't know, that's the New Yorker in me. I feel like that's pussy, and it's like it's alerting people that you're not aware of what's going around. But you can make eye contact and then shift away. Like, you know what I'm saying? I seen him. I looked at him. I seen what he was out there doing, and I didn't want to be hustled and jostled. I didn't want to go through that shit. So I just ignored him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I felt, a part of me felt bad because I'm just like, that is a human being. He deserved a hello. He deserved a what's up, but I just didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to avoid all of that shit. You just got to avoid it, because you never know. You let somebody in and then boom, so you in the midst of some other shit. You giving somebody a ride down the road. Listen, this is Houston. You never know. Anything could fucking happen. It's all types. I look at Houston the same way that I look at New York City. New York City has millions of people. Houston has millions of people. With millions of people means that there's millions of mental illnesses. I don't give a fuck. I ain't getting caught up like that. I'm very I'm watchful, vigilant, all of that shit. I don't play that shit. Nah. Don't walk up to me randomly. Now, if you're standing outside at the corner under the bridge or something, and I'm passing you while I'm driving and the car stop and I got a few dollars, I'm going to throw it at you. But just don't approach me. I don't know. It's something about somebody. I think that's what it is more so psychologically. It wasn't just the fact that he was at the store. He wasn't just the fact that he was standing like right under the sign of the store. It was the fact that when I got out my car and started walking forward, he left the sign and started walking towards me. I'm like, hold up, yo, nigga. Like, on some real shit, when I was younger, my aunt gave me this story because she works near the White House, right? And I thought she was so mean for saying this, but I thought she was like bossy or some shit. So, you know, my aunt, she's very charitable. She gives, and I know for a fact that she does it. She gives through her job and she gives personally, right? So she's walking like near the White House to get to her job, she told me. And she was just like, this random homeless man just came up to her and she said she just barked on him like, don't you ever come up to me again. She was like, I always donate to everything, to the Salvation Army and everything around her. She was like, do not come up to me again. And that's how I feel. Like, don't approach me. You know what I'm saying? Don't approach me. Keep that shit. Like, I understand if you from, it's kind of like, you know how niggas be doing the girls and they walking by. If you want to just stand on the corner and just kind of like, yo, you know what I mean? You catcalling for money. I get that. But when you step off that block and walk towards me, it's an issue. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So let me bring this up real quick. The Shade Room. What is this? Oh, Lord. Let's see. All right. London on the track. Let me bring this up. Yeah, don't fucking approach me. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what a person is up to. You don't know what they doing. You don't know. Listen, you're a stranger. You got to be on guard. Like, I don't know what the fuck you going to do, but we ain't about to start no type of dialogue or nothing. Like, I see you. You ain't near me. We good. If you was going to do something to me, you would have did it. It ain't regardless if I was going to speak to you or not. At that point, you really locked in. You know what I'm saying? At that point, once you out your vehicle, and especially if you lacking, like, you locked in there. It's like either they're going to do something or they not. I'm not fucking speaking. Ain't nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to talk about. Just, I don't like that shit. Nah. Anyway, let's read this shit. So London on the track, he posted, I guess Summer Walker must have posted, wait a minute. I guess she must have posted, yeah, I seen that one earlier. I didn't see the original post. I wonder if this is the original post. I literally have the worst baby daddy on the face of the planet. I can't wait till I can just get some peace. You're not going to get some peace. You will always eternally be tied to this person. What are you talking about? But I do understand you can get some peace, because once we turned, like, 18 and above, my mom, she, like, she has compassion for my dad. And she always say that, reach out to your father and shit like that. She's always like that, but she don't really care to communicate. Like, nah, she don't want the lines to get blurred. My dad, he was really good. He was really good to himself. Like, well, let's keep it a stack. He was really good to himself. And, he was there. I mean, thank God I knew who my father was and he was around when I grew up. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of that pressure go on the mom, always. It always does. So anyway, let's see. The most perfect bundle of joy in the world, but wouldn't change anything about what my past if I could. What the hell is you talking about? All right. Hold on a second. I need to go do something real quick. Give me like a minute or two. Hold on. Stop this. I'm about to bring this up real quick. Damn, they might hit me for it. Fuck it. It is what it is. I need to go do something. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm about to play this and I'm going to come right back.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody from the Caribbean. But we got to take it back home to Brooklyn.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Look out for that Baby Go 2.
Baby Go 2 in the building. I want everybody to comment Baby Go right now if you're feeling the vibes right now.
Let's go. Comment it.
Look. Let me get straight to it. Ain't no shorty is talking the way that I do, like these hitters don't make music. Heard my opposites plotting on making a move. I can tell you they ain't do it. All my youngins is rip, but I know a couple A's and I promise they train stupid.
Okay.
If I drop, they gon' take two. But look, I spent a couple thousand on some VVS's, but I made that money in a week. I don't be walking around with all my new exes and I'm never stopping in a tweet. Surely you wasn't blinded. I can see you stressing when I sip the Addy for the meat. Just you outside, it don't mean that you street. I be focused, my brother, I talk no beat. Come on with me and they hitting. Pull up, get my cheddar and I'm dipping. Got a different hoodie for the spinach. I would cook a rapper, turn like a spinach. Everybody know my body different. Hottest in the more than I took Guinness. I wanna get real comfortable, like that. Look, I know a couple rules that be down the rise when 100 times on the other side. Lil hit up with a busy body, but Balenciaga like it's running slide. Top 3, I'm the top chief. Stop speaking on me on the block of sides. Run up on me till I got beef.
City in the homicide. I'm a big dog in this. Don't be ticked off in this race. Big talk, nothing pretty sure, but it's blue all in my. Hold up. Wait.
Listen, I'm stuck all of my weight. I get you clipped off for a big cost. I'ma eat all of my space. But he gon' get that, but then I spin back cause he don't miss straight head tap. If they go click back, but he gon' stretch back. Now it's on sight like a left man. Speak on my name. Don't forget to mention that in his page. Never turn me to a page you place. How to fit you everybody hands up like let me get straight to it. Whoa, I said let me get straight to it. Hold on, let me get straight to it. I said let me get straight to it.
Shake
it. Hold on, let me get straight to it. I said let me get straight to it. Yo, Devin. Now I'm loving the vibes. I'm loving chat.
Yeah.
I'm loving Twitch. I'm loving Rolling Stone. So I feel like we should do an exclusive, JP.
We should.
I feel like we should do a Baby Go 2 exclusive.
Brand new for the first time.
You know what? Let's
do
up it. I want everybody to comment the fire emojis right now. Make sure y'all go get Baby Go, because Baby Go 2 is on the way. And it's definitely loaded. I want to see fire emojis. Baby Go. I want to see star emojis. Everything. Hey.
With a few broken steppers.
Yeah.
And a bunch of stringy zesters.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Hold on.
Let's go.
Look. All of my opposition better ice up. Cause now I'm getting ready. See, I remember pulling all them nighters, trying to turn any dollar to a milli. Baby Go really sitting with the tigers, living in the jungle, so they really feel me. Always a couple shorties I inspire, never wanna tussle, always wanna diss me. I got a couple rappers in they feelings. I put the trenches back up in the building. And I'll never really gotta brag, but if you talking numbers, all you see is millions. They should've never got me in my bag, tripping all this water, never seen me slipping. I let my brother got hold a stash. If he's wanna do it, right? So why he get him? He must have thought I would stop. Your little jewelry you see, they gon' get you a cue, and I put it more on the watch. I don't diss on the net, I just speak of my music. These rappers be talking to cops. I need 10 just to walk in the spot. Little stupid, they know what I bop. If you throw my hood, just make sure it ain't drop. Look, name a shorty in my city with action. You not a oodle, you just caught you a ratchet. And getting money make you somewhat attractive. But if I see you make a movie in fashion, hoodie made a blue for the passion. Mix a deal with the diamonds for fashion. Other side is probably mad that I laughed and pulled the picture. Like single right caption. Baby, don't touch it. Slow it down, don't rush it. Acting back as I'm trini, but if it gets sticky, then Brody gon' up it. Baby, don't touch it. Slow it down, don't rush it. Acting back as I'm trini, but if it gets sticky, then Brody gon' up it.
Yeah. So let's bring that other thing back up. I had to go get some water, yo. I desperately needed to get some water. So let me bring this up real quick. I ain't even reading the comments because I already know that I got off track. So let me just continue on with this shit. So I literally have the worst baby father on the face of the planet. I can't wait till I could just get some peace. It's okay. I have the most perfect bundle of joy in the world. Wouldn't change anything about my past if I could. So they said Summer Walker shares message of support from her fans after she posted and deleted messages about London on the track. Oh, he commented under here. He said, "You just so annoying as fuck, bro. How you gonna go on the net acting like you ain't held my child hostage for 2 months? Cut that goofy shit. Cut that goofy out. Log off." One of his messages he said to her, he said some shit about like the album is out already. Like basically the trick is over. Cardi ain't help you. You know, Cardi did a remix for you, and the one with SZA is still charting higher. We ain't see that shit hit the charts. That shit ain't see the day of the light on the charts. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, where's her original post at? Whole city in the homicide. I'm a big dog in this. Don't be ticked off in this Wraith. Big talk, clinch short with this blues all in my face. Hold up. Wait. I'm gonna just skip that shit. This was a crazy story too. Yo, some people listen. You know what? You know how they say never judge a book by its cover, but you do have to use your mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Never judge a book by its cover. But if you were walking down the street and you seen somebody that looked like that, I don't know. It's just something about the eyes. It's something, I don't know. I don't know. He must be a child of like maybe maybe those are like the babies where the parents were born in like 2000. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you was born in the year 2000, you're literally 22 right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's like, I don't know. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, something ain't right. Something in that milk ain't clean. Nah, man. Something in that milk ain't clean. So let's get to that other post because real talk, Summer Walker ain't even that interesting to me. I just think that it's crazy that they're doing this shit online. I can't just blame her. They see what is it? You save 30,000 for your wedding and you find out that your fiance secretly spent it all. What's your next move? In the engagement, but stay together, plot revenge, confront them, go to couples therapy, break up. It depends on what they spent it on. Was they spending it on the bills and shit like that to keep us afloat? Like, what was they spending the money on? You know what I'm saying? It depends what they spent the money on. If they took the money and just like maybe plotted this secret life and then we broke up and then next thing you know, you got a whole house or some shit. That's different, but it depends on what the money was spent on. And if I was a part of it, maybe I was spending it. Maybe we was going on trips and just spending shit fast and you know how shit go. It depends. Let's see. All right. I think this is one of them. Summer Walker shares the support. I think I read this already. Oh, he did comment. They posted that, and you know this blog loves that shit. They take his comment and they're gonna put that shit. They're gonna put that shit up. Let's see. Let me see. Yo, I'm about to spaz on them niggas, yo. You upgraded me and you did all of this shit for my Wi-Fi. Why my shit is showing? Maybe that's my hotspot that's on there because I don't understand why that would be. I don't understand that, but we definitely gonna get into that later. I'm gonna call in and speak to them about that. So anyway, let me read this article. Let me read this what Summer said. He said that because you know, London stated that she's been holding the baby hostage. And she said, hostage. The first time I held her hostage was when I got my child back. She was covered in rashes from head to toe. And you didn't even say a word. I didn't find out until I changed her. Changed her shit the time after she came back with a bruise on her head. She had rashes all over from head to toe, but you didn't know until you changed her. That's a lie right there. You see what I'm saying? I'm a pick apart. Oh yeah, be a pick apart. That don't make sense. You just contradicted yourself already. You said I got my child back and she was covered in rashes from head to toe, and you didn't say a word. I didn't find out till I changed her shit. So what is it? If it was head to toe, she had it all over her face. Then you proceeded on to say after that, she had a bruise on her head, and then the time after a burn on her arm, and then time after quote unquote you held her hostage. You agreed to have her in ATL for 4 days, but had someone else kidnap her off without telling me, or kidnap her off to LA without telling me, didn't answer the phone and threatened to not bring her back for no reason. Like all you had to do was ask. I will say this too, just being that I was a person who experienced that shit. I don't know if you did either, but I hated when I would go, like, say for instance, you know how like when you're younger, you experience that shit. It's your time to go spend time with your parents, you know, with your father. My father would pick us up, and sometimes he might pick us up and take us somewhere and drop us off there. And I hated that shit. And I always said I couldn't wait till I got my own car. To be honest, I think that was one of the things as a child that I hated. So I'm always the friend that if you invite me somewhere, I don't care if it's far and you say we're going to be drinking, I might just not drink like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm driving my own car. I'm never riding with anybody. LaRon, he got to have his own car. I promise you. Let me tell you what my family did one time. Rest in peace to my uncle who passed away in Jersey. But we got all the way down to Jersey. I got antsy. It was just like everybody was just slow. And you know when the family's just slowing up, just sitting there, I was just like, man, I'm ready to go. Ain't nobody wanted to go. Man, I took that cab back to where I was at. I was in Newark, New Jersey. I took a cab from Newark, New Jersey to 42nd Street in Manhattan. That shit was like $95. I wanted to move though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't like sitting around like that. Once I feel like I'm one of these people, right? After we go to the funeral and we do the you know, the food and stuff after I'm done after that. And to be honest with you, as an adult, I don't even do the second part, like after, unless it's some close family member. But yo, when I say it's time to go, it's time to go. And I just felt like, because when I was younger, my dad wore me out. He wore us out like that. He was the type to pick us up and then we like, okay, we're going to hang out with him. Then he drop us off over at one of my aunt's house and we there for hours. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Why the fuck would you just, you know what I'm saying? He would do that sometimes. So I just hated that as a child. And I said, when I get older, I'm always going to have my own car. I'm always gonna have my own car. Real talk. So anyway, let's finish this shit up. I was kind of mad. I went to the store and I was looking for those Willoughby licorice. They ain't have none, so I had to get Twizzlers, and I stopped eating Twizzlers. Like, I ain't stopped eating them because there was something wrong with them, but I enjoy the Willoughby licorice. That shit is good as hell. So, how are you laughing? And how you laughing when you say your child is coming back with rashes from head to toe? That's what makes me uncomfortable. It's not even funny. It's not. I shouldn't even be doing this shit online. Summer Walker's stupid ass. This shit ain't funny. Let's continue. So, I was trying to understand why did I say what I said. So I was connecting that story to taking the child and having your child be with somebody else. That could be dangerous, depending on, especially if that's a girl. You don't know what people are up to. I think you should always communicate. You should always know where your child is. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand her with that. I just can't say everything she said was invalid. That is very important. So didn't answer the phone, threatened not to bring her back for no reason. Like, all you had to do was ask. Cut the shit. It's scary to leave children with you because you don't watch them, weirdo. You take your grand pick and leave them with whoever. I know people do that. I don't think that's right, but shit, you do gotta, I can't speak on that, but I feel like just doing this shit online, it's not gonna make it any better. But maybe she feels like the public is gonna help. The public ain't gonna help you behind the scenes. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe she think it's gonna make the song sell more, but and don't make me post all day and months without calling and picking her up. Laughing my ass off. I have every day marked on my calendar. Hell, I told you to come get her come get her this weekend. You said you'll get her on Father's Day 2 weeks from now so you can take pictures with her and drop her back off. You're really a narcissist. Why would he be a narcissist? Because he wanted to see his baby on Father's Day. Dumbass. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would a father? I don't give a fuck. Listen, and I know that this might sound fucked up, and maybe it shouldn't take a day to be Father's Day. Father's Day should be every day, but you know that people glorify that shit on that day. If it's Father's Day, listen, I can't say that I don't give a fuck that if a father wasn't there all year, but maybe he showed some sort of effort. Like, obviously he is there during the year, maybe not as consistent as she is, but come on, who don't want to see their kids on Father's Day? That's crazy to me. My brothers, when they used to be there, when it was their birthdays, and like, my nieces, they like 15, whatever, every time it was their own personal birthday, they wanted to spend their birthday with their daughter. Dumbass. These people be emotionally fucked up. I ain't saying that my brother won't go out and do certain things, but on their birthdays, on Father's Day, they seen their daughters. That shit is weird. That's why I be like, I don't know how certain people is raised, because just certain shit is just organic. On your birthday, you see family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit crazy to me. Why wouldn't he want to see her on Father's Day, even if it was for 2 hours, asshole? That's crazy to me. What's annoying as fuck is every time I get her back, she's in worse condition. So why you ain't filed no reports on it if she was covered from rashes from head to toe? Do you think that? What do you think? Did you think that maybe she crawled around in the grass or something like that? Because if it was something that you felt was that crazy, you would be having some sort of, maybe some other type of accusation. Like, what is she trying to say? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, what is she trying to say? That she's, every time you get her back, she's in worse condition. What are you trying to say? She trying to make him look like a bad dad. Oh, shit. I'm glad I ain't have nothing in that. Yeah, and then these Twizzlers, I still love Twizzlers. They good, but they like plastic. Them Willoughbys ain't like plastic. This is like plastic. But they flavorful. So, whatever. I don't know. So, if I read this and analyze it, I do think she's full of shit, but I do understand the part of leaving your child with other people, and I don't think that's right, because I hated when my dad did that. Now, that wasn't chronic for my dad. Now, I could be being an asshole based off how many times he's done it, and maybe I didn't like it. I don't like being like, I don't like that shit. Don't drop. This was my no. It had to be a little chronic because I remember being younger, and I used to always say, "Don't just drop me off somewhere. Don't just fucking drop me off." This nigga, yo, my dad will be getting his car fixed. He'll bring me over to his homeboy. They'll have like the shop or some shit. We supposed to go somewhere. Next thing you know, he was like, "Oh, he gonna fix my car, but stay here. I'm gonna come back." And then the nigga take like 2-3 hours to come back. That's fucked up. So you wanted me to sit up here, and then I'm doing all this other shit. This is stupid shit. My father used to do shit like that. We'll drop your ass off somewhere. I don't like being dropped off nowhere. Promise you, I'm the friend that always brings the car. You like, no, you don't got to drive. I'm gonna take no, I'm driving for sure. I'm driving. I don't play that funny shit because when I want to leave, I'm leaving. Let's see what the other ones was up here because I didn't see that one earlier. Yo. That first comment, I couldn't agree with it anymore. Save it for family court. Don't bring it to social media. So London on the Track says, still ain't over it. You stay blocking me, trying to keep me from my little one just so you can come on the net and call me a deadbeat. You do not know that ain't the truth. If you know you right, why not bring me to court? Thank you. That's what I'm saying, homeboy. If she said that her baby was in, this is why to be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it real with you and say and be frank right now. I typically side with the woman, and I'm still not saying that there's not any validity to what anything Summer said. I don't like when kids are left with other people because I think shit gets spooky. You could leave somebody with and I ain't saying that women don't abuse kids either, but it got to be somebody trusted. And sometimes you do have to leave kids with somebody. But I just, as a kid, I'm telling you, as an adult, a kid who was born in the 80s and kind of like relating to now, I don't like when kids are just dropped off anywhere. Let me give you an example of some shit, right? Well, we don't play this shit in my family. I remember one time, I think I was supposed to go to work or some shit, and my niece's mom called me, and she was upset. She was like, "Hey, I need you to go pick up my niece from the place." She said, "Do you know this friend that we have in common? She was supposed to watch her, but when I called her to like do her check-in, because she would call her every hour, she said it was some little boy over there." She was like, "You never told me it was going to be no little boy over there. You said it was going to be your daughter and your son, and they're going to be, because my niece and the daughter was friends. Like, you know what I'm saying?" She said, "You never told me that other person was going to be over there, and I don't want my daughter just around anybody." So I had to like skip work, go pick my niece up. We went and got ice cream and stuff that day. We turned that shit into a whole day. But we don't play that shit. Like, we got too much family for to be around strangers. Honestly, we just do. I know some people in some circumstances that they can't help it, but yeah, she got snatched up out of there so quick, and I think that they didn't even speak for a while after that. She was like, "Nah, I don't play that with my daughter. It was like some other little boys that was there. You never said that they was gonna be there." Yeah, my niece mom don't play that shit. She don't. Nah. You got to be careful with your kids because people are crazy. So anyway, yeah, typically I'm telling you, and it's the reason why I typically side with women is because I grew up like having so many women so many cousins and shit, and it's just like I can understand them and I see shit from different sides. I'm telling you, there's certain things with women that I do understand with, right? Like, I'm gonna say this to you, right? And I don't want to get too personal, but I know a personal situation where this person had told me, right? She was like, "LaRon, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a fuck if I got $20 every Monday for child support, but I gotta get it every Monday, and it needs to be consistent. I can't do XYZ and XYZ." And I said, "You know what?" And every woman who I speak to, they don't. This is me personally, right? I've been in this world for a little bit of time. Most of them don't even want to go through child support. They just want it to be consistent, and then one person, typically the male, they can never be consistent, and then they have to end up taking them. So they be wanting to make it easy for them. They're like, "You know what? If you're going to give me $20 a week, you need to give it to me every Monday consistently, and it needs to be on time. I shouldn't have to chase you down and do." My mother used to have to do that for my dad. My dad used to brag about making $10,000 a day selling drugs, but then my mother would have to chase him down. Yo, it'll be early Saturday morning. We need the money to go shopping and to get food and stuff like that. We have to wait until 9 o'clock at night to get a measly $150 to $200 all day. all day, making us wait. Come on. No. So I do side with women organically more. I'm going to be honest with you. I do. Because I see a lot of the bullshit, but I also can call a lot of the bullshit out too. If your baby was covered in head to toe from ratchets, first you already contradicted yourself in the beginning because you said covered head to toe, but you didn't know until you changed the shit. That don't even make sense to me. Like and like he said, if you think all of that, why you ain't bring him to court? Like, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's it right there. You run into the net seeking attention. You seeking attention. Give it up. The album out. Yeah, Cardi didn't save you. She didn't save you. This time, won't you save me? You should have got Nicki. You know what I'm saying? This time, won't you save me? That album ain't do shit. And you should have knew that when you said, y'all let your ass for a reason. You knew that shit was a flop. You even said that shit. Listen, this isn't to beat her down or anything like that. I'm just, in this situation, I'm just being honest with you. I typically, when I see the bullshit with the male, I'll be like, yeah, he on some shit, and I understand the women. But I'm telling you, her write-up and all of that shit, your baby was covered head to toe in rashes. Why you ain't go to court and put nothing in place that he can't see her? Why you ain't put no order in to get sole custody and have some medical records backing it up? Why you ain't gonna get accounts of the bruises and stuff like that? Let me tell you some shit. I'm gonna get personal with you. I'm going to get personal with you and just let you know how certain people operate, right? Right? I'm going to tell you this. It was just fact. It was just all off the fact of a word of mouth, right? I know a person who had a gun. Their daughter went in their room and seen it. She went home and told her mom, said, hey, you know, my dad has a gun. She went to the court and filed for sole custody on some shit like that, like on some like shit like that. And she got it. Based off of just little shit, like, you know what I'm saying? If that was like that, she could have easily went in and tried to, put a most like sole custody or supervised visits on some shit like that. She ain't do none of that. How a baby coming back like that? And you, come on, that's, to me, honestly, and this is what scares me sometimes about women. And like, I don't know Summer Walker personally, but just with the little things that she said online here and there. Yeah, I think once you've been around this world enough, you kind of like can, you see people who, I don't want to say she's gullible or whatever, but who knows what this new man is putting in her head, and he around her and this new baby, like shit. Just I don't know, but I feel like if the baby was left in a bad predicament, or she received the baby and shit was just not right, then why didn't you go to court, or why didn't you get sole custody? That right there to me is a red flag. I'm the one keep trying to bring you to court and you stay begging me not to because you have our infant on a vegan diet. Crazy. Yeah. Was that it? Let me see. I think that was it. And you see somebody else posted a child for attention seeking. We ain't even clicking on that. So that's over. But yeah, let me just bring this up just to read it again. Hostage, the laughing emoji. If my child came back with rashes all over, you think I'm going to be laughing with anything? You think that that's funny? That shows that you're crazy. You're a quack. You crazy. Like, there's nothing funny about that. The first time I held her hostage when I got my child back and she was covered in rashes from head to toe. Rashes from what? From what? Was she rolling around in grass? How old is their baby? I don't even know that. Does anybody know how old their baby is? I felt like I ain't read the comments in like 20 minutes. Hold on, there's 63 comments there. I didn't even read. Yo, hold on. Let me go down. Summer be problematic as fuck. I still listen to her music every single day faithfully. This time, won't you save me? They've been dragging their family drama for years, right? She probably think that it's some sort of plug to her career or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Please make sure that you like the video, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession. Let's get into a song real quick, and I'm going to come right back. Girl, forward me the voicemail. Give me a couple of years. I guarantee the voice sell. You're a trip. How you forward me the voicemail? Give me a couple of years. I guarantee the voice sell. Girl, forward me the voicemail. Give me a couple of years. I guarantee the voice sell. And when your voice sell, and I'm doing well, gon' wish you wasn't whining, complaining. I'm in the door. Hey yo, some tried to lock it, but they could not stop it. Pop the dead bow. I'm hotter than these dudes when I'm dead broke. Pray not to be broke dead. So my nieces, nephews, and fam tell stories on how they broke bread through the toll booth in the Bentley. Go ahead. Them haters wonder, do we really own that? Worrying about what I boast. Yo, they be so mad and they be on my shit. Damn, I come through. They memorize the whole tag. Put on for my city like Young GZ. Initially from the jump start, now they wanna jump charts. Drop good originals like KFC. I get to coop, customize, and throw on the wing. And I'm from uptown, baby, little ways from the Apollo. And you don't get twitted, credit them hollows follow. But not that, girl, forward me the voicemail. Give me a couple of years, I guarantee the boy sell. Girl, forward me the voicemail. Give me a couple of years, I guarantee the boy sell. You're a trip, how you forward me the voicemail. Give me a couple of years, I guarantee the boy sell. Girl, forward me the voicemail. Give me a couple of years, I guarantee the boy sell. And when your boy sell, and I'm doing well, gonna wish you was. Yeah. You get it. Check this song out. Check out my song Voicemails. It's available everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music. Search Leron, Leron, voicemail, and it'll pop up. No need for the whole track. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So what I'm eating now is one of those things I got in that Instacart. It's a 14 ounce of Granny Smith apples sliced. I would never buy sliced apples already packaged. People is lazy as hell. But I said, you know what? These people spend some money on these things. I'm definitely going to eat these apples. Let me see. A year and some months. So the baby shouldn't have been crawling around in no grass or anything like that. Because I know when we used to go out with my dad and we would be down at like the basketball courts and stuff, they had these long hills, and we would get on the hills and just roll, and we would be itching and stuff. I don't think we came back with rashes or anything. You said she do look a little skinny for a baby. I love body and white tea. What's body? Did you see Jimmy from Race Runner get custody of his baby because they threatened to off herself and the child? Oh my God. That's crazy. You can't. It gives people too much access. Like, honestly, your kids should be off limits. Like, you shouldn't even get to meet people, kids, until you reach a certain, you know what I mean? She's endangering the child because she has the baby on a vegan diet. What's up, Devon? Yes, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. What's up, Ms. Leo? If that was true, as dramatic as she appears, she would have posted that. She would have posted that at the time. That's what I'm saying. This is Miss Leo. I'm being honest. I'm being frank with you. I typically side with the woman off top. Like, honestly, I really do, because sometimes I'll be seeing the bullshit, but like I can see through bullshit too. I'm telling you, I don't know about any of you, even if you're a woman in the chat and you went through a child support situation, 90% of the women who I know don't want to go through child support. They just cannot count on consistent support. They just can't get it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Then it just pushes them to the point like, you know what? I'm about to put this nigga on papers. Like, you know what I'm saying? It gets to that point. And see, everybody then deem the woman evil. Like, oh, she's trying to suck his money or whatever. But you don't see the weeks that she went without money and support. It takes money to raise kids. Yes, it does. It takes money. This girl that I know right now, she got her daughter in daycare. Her rent $1,300. Daycare is like a certain amount every week too. Her baby father be playing with her. Some weeks he send 150. Some weeks he try to skip out on her. The weeks that he don't pay it is the week that he don't call and speak to their daughter or whatever. If he don't pay it for like 2 weeks, he don't call for 2 weeks. The week that he makes payments, he start calling again. She tell me about that shit all the time. You know, he's been consistent, but he fall off and he don't want to pay. So that shit is real. I know women do go through a lot, but I also can call out and see when she's full of shit. Because ain't no way nobody bringing my baby back with rashes all over. You ain't never going to see them again. Not individually. Nah. How did they get rashes? What are you trying to say? Rashes from what? Did she get, now listen, was she returned to you maybe like she wasn't changed? I don't know. That child is only a year and a couple of months old. She had her vegan. She had her vegan since an infant. That's doing the most. You think her being a vegan is? You think the baby being a vegan is doing too much? But babies don't really start to eat meat until they like 1-2 years old, right? Yo, I used to work in this nursing home, and they used to have to parade meat. You know, parade is like that mixed up shit. That parade meat used to make me want to vomit. Imagine taking some ham. They would put the ham in the blender with like some broth or like some chicken broth or something, and maybe some thickened. They give it to people, elderly people who don't got no teeth. When you get older, you know what's so crazy? I don't want to scare you, but I know about this because I worked at a nursing home, right? So when you get older, especially when, like, say something happens to you, or I don't know, anything with your teeth are so important with food and breaking down food. But so many elderly people get put on parade diets when they can't chop food and they don't got no teeth. That's why, like, having your teeth is so important. Like, I be getting nervous sometimes when, like, one of these managers that work at my job, his teeth is like so yellow down to the core, like in his tooth. I'm like, do you smoke cigarette? Like, what the hell is going on? That shit weird. Vegans don't drink their milk. The baby needs milk. Right. Is she breastfeeding the child? Yo, you know what's so crazy too? Let me look at the back of this. Yeah, you can tell that it has that on it too, honestly. So you know the apples that you buy at the store and they preserve them. So of course they put preservatives on it to make sure that it lasts longer. So I'm eating these apples. There's something about the skin that doesn't taste like the apples when you wash. Like, you could tell they did something to it. That just feel weird. Anyway, let's move on. We off Summer Walker. Let's get off that. Off it. Let me see. The apple's been injected, right? I got cherries in there too. Yeah. I'm eating all that shit. I'm gonna go into next week eating that. This is the most I ever discussed her. That's what I'm saying. I typically don't like. Summer Walker is not my cup of tea personally. If I listen to R&B, I typically listen to, like, you know, old school R&B. I don't really like a lot of new age R&B. Even though Jasmine Sullivan is okay, I like her. If Summer Walker is vegan, I feel it's expected that her child will be vegan at least until she's old enough to make her own dietary choices. I could also see that too. But is that healthy? Of course, she's probably going to the doctors. We probably don't know about that. I had to get something to eat because I felt like I was a little too high. Like anytime I feel like I'm too high, I have to start eating. Yo, my friend put me onto that at an early age when we were smoking weed because we were smoking one time when we ordered a pizza and I felt like we had like this, I don't know, but it was good that we had pizza because that shit was just like, sometimes you just need to like chomp on something. Real talk. You need to know that you're alive because sometimes you feel like you're about to zone the fuck out. So you got to start doing something. That's really why that's why first when I was just like, yo, when I was smoking and I was just like reading the post at first, that's why I was like, hold on, let me go get some water because I was feeling a little off a little bit. So I went and got some water and I got some apples because, yeah, it balances each other out. That's why, honestly, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that this weekend. I'm going to do that tonight, matter of fact. I'm getting me some wine tonight. I ain't had no wine in a long ass time. You know, I've been off of this I've been off of that whole keto shit for like 2 months, but never in this 2 months have I had a glass of wine. I'm going to get me some wine tonight. Yeah, because I love to have wine in a blunt. I feel like that shit balances it out. Even if it's some really good weed, that wine will balance it out so it won't make you like too high. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'll be liking it for. So, same. Oh my God, I'm literally on the way to the store. I said I'm getting me some wine tonight. You like what type of wine you like though? I don't like that little kid shit. I don't want no sweet wine. Hold on. Yo, that shit is crazy with me. So I keep, I wish I didn't get this one. It's a bleach foamer. But yo, when I tell you I'm one of those people, I watch my walls like a hawk because this is Texas. It's always some sort of bug or something. I seen this little small ass bug on my wall and I just took my bleach. I keep little spray bottles like around my house. Yup. Yeah, you won't last in here. I'm telling you, I don't just be in my. What do you do? Just walk in your house and not look at the ceilings? I look everywhere. And when I'm laying down on my bed, I look at the walls. I look at the vents. I look at everything. I'm aware. I think sometimes it's a. I'll be feeling like not really overwhelmed, but I just can't I can't ignore it. I can't. I love a good Pinot Grigio or Sauvignon Blanc, says Keen. Yeah, I love Pinot Grigio. My mother, she likes that Santa Margarita. That shit is good. And I used to underestimate that shit. I'd be like, oh, she's so corny. She want to drink this wine. So we drink a Santa Margarita, that Pinot Grigio. I stood up. I said, yo, that shit had me feeling like that shit is crazy. Yeah. I like Pinot Grigio. I love red wine too. That's my favorite. I like white wine, but I like red wine. Let me tell you, living in California before we got a bug lady, I was spraying that poison. I seen a woman here that said wax is actually not good, and she used vinegar and boiling water to remove it. To remove what? Look at Glenn trying to be the police. Damn, I'm late. When did you start back smoking? Nigga acting like he my motherfucking probation officer. The fuck is wrong with this nigga? Talking about when did you start smoking? Like he jotting that shit down in the motherfucking tablet or some shit. This nigga is crazy.
Let's go. New Foxy Brown.
Come again.
Whole Brooklyn. Stand the fuck up.
Okay.
Let's get it on, niggas.
Come on.
DJ Absolute. Operation Lock. Damn.
But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. They don't like Gabby because he stay in cheetah with a Chris White beat on. Stinking gal, never mind the time. See, I paid with no mind.
Sung after y'all. From the motherfucking top. New Foxy Brown. Of course, they don't like me.
Yes.
DJ Absolute, motherfucker.
Come again. Come on. Oh,
Young guard.
okay.
Queens, niggas.
But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. They don't like Gab either, cause he's staying cheetah with a crisp white beater on. Stinking gal, never mind the time. See, I pays him no mind. Bit slow your roll. Fox got this rap shit under control. Which I touch turn gold, but I touch turn canary. Damn, this shit scary. And my name speak the truth, y'all can't fuck with homie. I'm the truth in that booth, I'm the beast in the lab. I'm a goon on the tune with a boom and a Mark Jacob bag. I'm Brooklyn zone, and no matter where the crib is, the borough is my motherfucking home. I'm BK's finest, and a fresh pair of ears, and still shout the designers.
Yo, young money right here, right here, throw it up, no height here. Cold like a white beer, Freddy Krueger, I'm a rap bitch, nightmare. And I'm rich, I could buy you, kill bitches, leave their body in a bayou. More brain than an IQ, more head than a dread. And my bank account ain't hardly empty, that's why I come through in a Barbie Bentley. So please, mamacita, please no envy. When you come around, it reads no entry. Who's next to go? My flow so flexible. Get gassed and get at me. Text a cow, shoot yourself in the leg. Flex a cow. White jag with a twisted lip. I ain't Mike Jack, but this is it. I'm everywhere. You like Balloon Boy, mama, you was never there. I am the Kung Fu Panda. Fuck all of your blogs, fuck all of your propaganda. Good for the goose, then it's good for the gander. Nicki ain't a rapper, Nicki is a brander. Please, you can never compare to me. All these bitches is scared of me. I am who they...
Let's just say this right now. Nicki said, fuck all of your blogs, fuck all of your propaganda. It's good for the goose and it's good for the gander, right? I don't think Nicki really cares about this shit. If you want to really be honest, Cardi B has made the biggest splash on being mad at bloggers because she ain't shit. And she mad that people were able to pick her apart. You should have just remained that C student that went to the Borough Manhattan Community College, you know, did whatever was on your trajectory and just ended up that way. Unfortunately, you're in the music industry and we can see through it that you're not really intelligent and you try to make it seem like you're this and you've been a creative director. Creating what? They tell you what to do. Creating what?
Yo, young money right here, right here, throw it up, no height here. Cold like a white beer, Freddy Krueger, I'm a rap bitch, nightmare. And I'm rich, I could buy you, kill bitches, leave their body in a bayou. More brain than an IQ, more head than a dread. And my bank account ain't hardly empty, that's why I come through in a Barbie Bentley. So please, mamacita, please no envy. When you come around, it reads no entry. Who's next to go? My flow so flexible. Get gassed and get at me. Text a cow, shoot yourself in the leg. Flex a cow. White jag with a twisted lip. I ain't Mike Jack, but this is it. I'm everywhere. You like Balloon Boy, mama, you was never there. I am the Kung Fu Panda. Fuck all of your blogs, fuck all of your propaganda. Good for the goose, then it's good for the gander. Nicki ain't a rapper, Nicki is a brander. Please, you can never compare to me. All these bitches is scared of me. I am who they couldn't even dare to be. So that's all, folks. I go hard, pause, high spinner flow, get more pause. I'm a bad bitch on all fours. The president be like, it's all yours. Weezy and Nicki bring the A-game, high stats. Go together like Ricky and his eye patch. Go together like a team in the gym. Kareem in the ring, the queen and the king.
Perfect. So yeah, let's see. You said I used to play this nonstop when I first heard it. It just had that perfect energy to it. I don't know what it was. They would always play that on the mix shows on the radio. I was like, yo, Nicki is killing this shit. All of her verses was hot. The only one I think I've listened to, maybe I need to listen to it again, the Single Ladies remix. I don't know if I think she did good, but maybe it just wasn't as potent. Like, you know what's so crazy? Nicki loves her remix, the best you ever had. And I love the verse now that she revisited it and I like it. But back then I wasn't playing it like that. But she did kill best you ever had. I like how she did it. Let's see. No ceilings. I think after her second album, Cardi's going to be done with music. It's not her heart. Who knows? You know Cardi will stay around just to be in the mix. I love this verse and know it so well. Excuse me. Mama, you was never there. The Wax, by the way, I'm sending my love from East Oakland, California. Love your page and music. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, please make sure that you check the music out on Spotify, Apple Music. Search LeRon, L-E space R-O-N, and it should populate. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Get off me. Let's see. I need to go into this Nicki Minaj topic. So we have 59 minutes. Yep, I'm about to wrap this up in 1 hour, 15 minutes. I'm getting out of here in 15 minutes. So let's do this real quick. Let's do this real quick, and then I'm going to go into that, and then I'm getting out of here.
Get off me. Get off me.
Oh my God.
Get off me. Get off me.
Get off my dick, bitch, stop frontin', I'm home. Y'all know I'm not coming off this throne. And call me the female pop, whether y'all like it or not. Y'all see this crown here belong to Fox. I can't stop, I won't lose. I'm Brooklyn zone, I'm not Hollywood. Don't get us confused and don't get it twisted. I'm the best that did it. I had y'all bitches throwing on they throwbacks and fitted. Whoa, Fox the Wallace, number 106 in Park. My throwback had bitches calling they stylists. They say I walk, stay talk with malice. My reputation is 7 and my rhymes is callous, but that's the shit I'm on. And think I ain't hear this faggot ass rap dude on Doug Banks in the morning. What kind of real nigga go with a broad? See the nerve of this coward nigga, oh my God. And little man, I'm the first bitch to sign a Def Jam. How can I be the best? I'm from the best man. And before this bullshit gets sticky, don't make me have to call the squad with me to get this cracking. Y'all know Fox first reaction. I look at Lil Eve like a Yorkie rapping now. Toxic jealousy, I said. Got all these rap bitches mad at me, I said. Please, the nerve of this bum bitch Eve. How the fuck you catch a brick with Alicia Keys now? Catch the feed in stores, yes indeed. Best believe it's a classic, bastards.
Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me.
Hop off my dick, I'm not going toe to toe. I'm still vexed, I had to bring out flow, but y'all can't do this press shit, talking reckless. I beg your pardon, Fox the Don Gargan. And when y'all reach about 500 scan, now mom and pop goals. See, that's when you talk bold. Been doing the numbers since 15 years old, and been doing them hummers way before it got cold. And still, I run with the same old squadron. My office still on at the garden. Whoa, J Big Nas, Pac and Fox, the 5 elite. How you compare me to bitches in Sweden? So you left the hood, remember Hollywood? Then you shitted on your crew, the streets can't respect you, homie. Explain exactly why bitches going at me, cause to get to the top, they go with Fox. Fox ain't with that bullshit, I roll for Delph. No wings to industry friends, I earned my wealth. Fuck up. So next time you pick up a pen to go with Fox, remember for cool your blood clots up. Fuck y'all think it's a racist, a bitch if you get in our bomba clot fiesta. How dare you question who write my shit? Now don't forget I signed your autograph in 96, bitch.
Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me.
How dare y'all question who write my shit? Now don't forget I signed your autograph in 96, bitch. Yo, she was on Eve bumper. She was on her ass. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to stunt, and that's one thing I loved about Foxy. She was always coming. The queen has an impeccable music catalog. Yeah, she does. Definitely Nicki. Foxy too. Where the hell did my where did my thing go? Miss Leo. Oh, she said I used to play that. I seen that. All right. Let me go. This is a Queen Latifah diss. Let me see if this is the one I want to hear. There y'all bitches go, straight yapping again with the TV show fucked up. Got you rapping again. Yeah, Foxy came at Queen Latifah because Queen Latifah tried to come at her. Yeah, hold on a second. Is this 10% diss? One of my customers keep calling me. Oh man, hold on a second. Let me bring this up real quick. Hold on. EK would be fucking for kicks. All right. This is the only one that's there, so let's do it. Straight yapping again with the TV show fucked up. Got you rapping again. That bitches is scarred now. Got you rhyming from the heart now. Ain't been talking shit. The fuck you want to start now? Let's do it. Queen Latifah and Queen Pen diss. Yeah, Foxy wasn't playing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Where's that? Let's go.
Y'all bitches go straight yapping again. Yeah. TV show fucked up, got you rapping again.
Y'all bitches are scarred now. Got you rhyming from the heart now. Ain't been talking shit. The fuck you wanna start now? Mad cause you pretty? Seen your fruity ass straight staring at my whoa. Sending chicks to get me who me? Strictly whoa.
Fuck no chick.
Only the thuggest with the
stiffest dick.
And picture this. Y'all broke bitches wanna see me dish y'all just to get y'all rich? Never. It's simple shit. This little navigator, little high heel gators, be getting you sick. What the fuck is this? Ain't y'all bitches supposed to be CEOs and actresses? Whoa, see this dough? This bomb ass face in it? I'm taking over. Y'all bitches overflow. Don't y'all chicks know I inherit from the best? My nigga Jay, so you feeling the rest? Bonnie and Clyde, bitch, he don't worry about this. He like this, the way the shit mine, just look at your wrist. Why is you even tripping off this half-ass shit? We rockin' stadiums, mine splitting half that shit. He like, here go the keys, go and flash that shit. Matter of fact, take this brick and go stash that shit. That's right, I'm barefoot on the stage with the bare look. Now these clones dick ride my throne. I'ma let y'all bitches know from the first and last time that I'm on that Brooklyn shit and I'm taking what's mine. Yes, now you mad? Ain't no royalties left. Got no fam to show your loyalty. Said you on your royalty.
I'ma stay talking about dick and Prada.
Broke bitches, I said it. I'm addressing all drama. Yeah, that was the good old days. What's this?
New Foxy.
That's cool. Y'all bitches go straight yapping again.
Oh, this was so that one that we just heard, that was the perfected one. This was the studio version. I prefer the studio version because it's just raw. This is what I'm trying to say. Like when you heard the last version, you heard how deep her voice was. No, this is how her voice really sound. Like that's her cadence.
New Foxy.
That's cool. Y'all bitches go straight yapping again. TV show fucked up, got you rapping again. Y'all bitches scarred now, got you rhyming from the heart now.
Ain't been talking shit. The fuck you wanna start now? Mad cause she pretty?
Seen your fruity ass
straight staring at my titties. Sending chicks to get me who me? Fuck with no chicks, only the thuggest with the and. Picture this, y'all broke bitches wanna see me dish y'all just to get y'all rich? Never, it's simple shit. This little navigator should be getting you sick. What the fuck is this? Ain't y'all bitches supposed to be CEOs and actresses? Whoa.
See these dough, this bomb ass face in this
heavy roll
in this heavy dough. Chicks know
I inherit from the best. My nigga Jay, so you feeling the rest? Bonnie and Clyde, bitch, he don't worry about this. He like the way the shit mine, just look at your wrist. Why is you even tripping on this half-ass shit? We rockin' stadiums, mine splitting half that shit. He like, here go the keys, go and flash that shit. Matter of fact, take this brick and go stash that shit. I'm barefoot on the stage with the bare look. Now these clones dick ride my throne. I'ma let y'all bitches know from the first and last time that I'm on that Brooklyn shit and I'm taking what's mine.
Yeah.
Now you mad? Ain't no royalties left. Got no fam to show your loyalty. Dead you on your royalty.
I'ma stay talking about this.
Broke bitches, I said it. I'm addressing all drama. Talk to me.
Yo.
Yeah, that was the good old DJ Clue days. That's crazy. We're not going into that. No, because some niggas is gonna hit the channel for that. Nope, not for BK, maybe. I love that track though, but let's see. That's what kills me when people act like there was never beef in female hip hop before Nicki. Roxanne was beefing with niggas when she was alone. Then Latifah and Light, they had all beefs. Exactly. Have you heard from Girl? Have you heard of Girl Code? I heard about them. Yeah, I heard about them, but I don't know about them. I need to look it up. Cardi acts annoyed like she didn't start on social media. You think she have tougher skin? She reacts to everything. Listen, I'm really stalling on this last topic that I want to talk about because I just think some people might feel some different way about it. So I'm actually mad at Nicki that she actually collaborated with Cardi B. I don't feel like Cardi B deserved the Nicki Minaj collaboration. And I feel one of the only reasons she even got that collaboration is because Nicki, I don't know, like this is what I'm saying at high overview, right? I don't know what Nicki's relationship was with Quavo. I don't know how close they was. You know, it was rumored that he was the one sending the Chanel bags, that she was so happy on camera that she was open up or whatever. One thing I would say was smart about her, she know that Quavo, whatever it was that they had, that he wasn't a forever type of nigga. She just did what it was, and it was what it was. It seems as though that he was a little upset because she wouldn't claim him, or he wasn't her boyfriend, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Remember that whole shit, how Nicki broke it down and stuff like that. So what I think is, Nicki, I don't know what she was going through. I don't think she was at a low point, or maybe like whatever, but I think it was after the Meek breakup. She was just, navigating. She was getting her album and shit together. And I don't know, maybe it was just a point, her affiliation with Quavo, because my whole thing is like this. When Nicki said in the interview, she was like, it was so many other little black girls who would have loved that collaboration or whatever, right? Which is very true. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Nicki really wanted to do Motorsport. She did say that she was ambushed to even do the song. She said she was ambushed, right? I don't think she really would have did Motorsport, because I don't think Cardi B deserved that, and I wish that she never collaborated with her, to be honest with you, because I don't think that she deserved it. I think Cardi B thought that, especially after she had Bodak Yellow, she probably thought, she didn't realize all of the money and shit that they had did, and the campaigns, and people wanting her to win. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that shit, right? She had a push. So she probably was gassed, like just like how Nicki said it. She was in the interviews, and she was just like, the way she was talking, like, she switched her verse or something, or whatever the case was, right? I don't think Cardi B deserved that feature, and I really feel like, this is my feeling now that because I thought about this morning for some reason. I said, I just wonder if, like, you don't know the depth of the relationship that Nicki and Quavo had. Maybe he was just copping her bags and doing shit like that, right? But I do think that is a big part of the reason why Cardi got that collaboration. I don't think she deserved it at that point. I don't. Why? Because she had a little buzz. How many other people just get a little buzz or whatever? But I do get it in the sense of, when people talk about Drake and they're like, well, Drake collaborates with the new artists and shit like that. Yeah, but I think that it's other artists who should have got that collaboration. Like shit, a Young Devin. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't, I'm not saying in the point of telling Nicki who to work with, but I'm just saying how many other artists would have been grateful. You know what's so crazy? I will say this right now, right? This is how you know that shit is organic and how people really truly feel. Cardi B has posted Young Devin before and has reshared her stuff or whatever, right? And the thing about it is, when you get Young Devin in an interview and they ask her who you want to collaborate with, Nicki Minaj is the first person she said, and then at the end of it, she was like, oh yeah, and of course Cardi, yeah, she's an afterthought. You're an afterthought, sweetheart. You're not really talented. Young Devin is not inspired by you. When she did her interviews and she was on Hot 97, they asked her who did she watch coming up, and she said Jay-Z. I mean, she mentioned Nicki Minaj. She said that she watched all of Nicki's documentaries, how she got there, because she only did soca music. So she was like, she watched Nicki heavy growing up. She was 13, 14. She started doing music at 8 years old. So it's like, these girls ain't inspired by no fucking Cardi B. Cardi was lucky from getting that collaboration with Nicki. She really was lucky. She did not deserve that shit at all. She didn't deserve that moment. It's so many. And to be honest with you, I know you might think this sounds crazy. I would have rather seen Asian Doll get a collaboration. And I think that collaborations run a little deeper than what we think. Nicki could literally collaborate with anybody. But say, for an example, Nicki collaborated with me right now, right? I don't have no label situation. Who's going to push this song? Who's going to promote this song? Is this song just going to come out and flop? What is the direction with this song? Who's putting the money behind it? And oftentimes people rely on Nicki Minaj to do that. Notice that situation with her and Trina. Nicki didn't go into but so many words, but she basically told us they was looking for her to front that shit, and she just wasn't doing it. You know what I'm saying? You got this song with me on it. Figure it out. Put the video, get the shit together and shit like that. And, like Nicki said, they could have been shot that video. A lot of people want to be saved. That's what the truth is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Nicki would collaborate with Asian Doll, but like, what situation? If we even look from the outside, like what Asian is doing, what situation do she got? Asian always online talking about she wanted to sign, she could do this, she could do that. Okay, I understand it. You don't have to be signed, but your buzz ain't that crazy to where it's up like that, where you could just drop some shit and do Young Boy numbers. Young Boy got a fucking record with Nicki because he got a buzz like that. Asian Doll got a buzz online for the people in the urban blogs who know about that shit, but she got to get that buzz up a little more. And I think that she's in a good place to do it, though. I think she could do it. That's one of the good things about Asian Doll, because you got to realize that people who even talk about her and know about her are people who truly do know about her. So if you do ever have a hot song, we're gonna know about it because you kind of like in the mix of it. You know about her. So I think she just need to keep growing. I don't think it's never too late, and that's what is good to hear from different artists. Like I think I heard that from like a Young Devon or like a one of those chicks. They was just like, you got to just keep putting music out. You can't just stop. You got to keep going. And then what happens is, this is what happened. Then you get the Doja Cat effect, or you get the Nicki effect, where you catch on to an artist at an era, and then you got all this other music to go back and listen to, and it's a treat to you. Truly, I'm telling you. And Nicki knew that if she pulled her verse, it would look bad in the public. Quavo knew that. Yeah. So I'm gonna say this bluntly, how I feel. I felt like whatever entanglements Nicki and Quavo had going on is the reason why Cardi B got that Nicki Minaj collaboration. Whatever Nicki was going through emotionally, or just being close to them or whatever, Cardi probably felt like, she was, I don't know. Who knows what their conversations was behind the scene. But I think that's how she got that collaboration, how she got a Nicki Minaj collaboration. Imagine, and then listen, that's not even organic, if you want to be honest, because Cardi, she didn't want the shout out from Nicki that Nicki had on the track. She didn't like it, right? And then it's just like, you got a Nicki Minaj collaboration by default. It wasn't even, it's like, you know what I'm saying? And then, shout out to YouTube for showing the most popular parts of the video. We knew that, though. Everybody knows Nicki part is the most popular part of the song. But you got the delusional fans who try to make it seem like Cardi is this and Cardi is that, and she's really not. She really not. It was Ambush. Her verse was already done. Excuse me. Definitely. Yep. I agree. They wanted to get a hit. It was a setup. Why Nicki and Cardi couldn't directly work together. You understand what I'm saying? And then look how ungrateful Cardi is. Like honing in on absolutely zero skills as a rapper. We seen her do that whack ass freestyle on stage where it sounded like she wrote it, and it didn't sound good. I believe one of the only verses Cardi ever wrote, one of the only of, like, if she ever wrote anything, I can guarantee you she wrote her verse on the Whack 100. No, I think Whack 100 co-signed it when they said she wrote that shit on what was it? What was the song called? Wacky Tatiana. Yeah. This shit was corny. I couldn't believe. It made me feel like, you know what? Let me say this, right? You might be like, yo, that's contradictory or whatever, right? But at least Megan and her label, they be letting her come out, say this little corny ass shit. How you want to, bitch? How you want to work? But they let her dumbass write it, right? Cardi, when she said, I was home mamiana, it gave me that Megan vibe. So I could tell that Cardi had some input with that. She said, Axe Whack 100, I did write it. That shit was whack too. That shit was whack. Nicki's version of Tatiana is a version that everybody even references. Everybody say Blockiana. Were they getting it from Nicki? They don't reference anything that Cardi said. She hated that. And Nicki was on her evil shit when she dropped that remix. It was like she dropped it the week that Cardi's was coming out. She's like, yeah, bitch, I'm about to fuck you over and show you really do this shit. Now, I thought that was some lyrical bully type shit, because it's just like, now, you know what I loved about Nicki that week? I want to say this. Nicki dropped that shit the week that her remix was coming out, right? I love that she did it, because Nicki dropped that shit. Now, that was on some like mean girl shit, because she like, bitch, I dropped my shit. Now, what the fuck you gonna say? What the fuck you gonna say now, bitch? What you gonna say? And we seen what she said. I was home mamiana. That shit was whack. I love the energy behind it, because I'm telling you, I make up those things in my mind, because it's just like, I dropped my shit now, bitch. You know you can't fuck with me. What the fuck you gonna say after this? And her shit was already done, so she couldn't go back and do anything over. Yeah, I like that, because we seen how whack it was. And she was proud of writing that whack ass verse. Shit crazy.
ain't even gonna put no hook on this shit. I'ma just talk my shit. Yo. Everybody! If I hopped on a rocket, I swear my success will be out of here. They follow my blueprint like I am a pioneer. Ain't even putting no hook on this shit, this is something they gotta hear. Where all these bitches be thinking they top shit, when I got the work in that top shit. All of them SIs you got in your watch gon' give you a flop friend. I'm bringing the heat to your knockers, so Benny the flummy, let's do it like Walker. Ain't one of these bitches I really ain't cook on the roster. My quantity sounded like pasta. After you hit it, that nigga be teaching me salsa. You drop what I'm jacking and I'm sending shots like some vodka. Now I got your mother going through some trauma. Jack me as Prezi, ain't talking Obama. One month skin like lava. Better talk nice, better talk to me proper. No life physics when I come with the choppers. All of my joints gon' be singing like opera. Telling these bitches to get all they ops up. Just like some pussy, all of they blocks fucked. Picking the shit up like a new lace that really ain't got plugged. My dick in they mouth like it got sucked, nigga.
What is wrong with these? Yeah. I know a couple rules on the other side. I'm a little hitter, but a busybody with Balenciagas like it's run slides. Ain't no top 3, I'm top cheap. Stop talking on me on them block sides. Somebody commented on my video. They was like, I don't know, it's something about Young Devin. It just don't seem like I don't like it. I'm like, how would you say it was? I'll be liking to hear what people say about music to see how it just processes to them, but that shit is hard. How could you say that shit is whack and then you co-sign some other shit? Yo, let me tell you this too. I knew that Post Malone was gonna push that collaboration with Doja Cat. What I tell you, she got the white audience on Smash. Post Malone ain't stupid. He know exactly what he was doing. That shit is at the top of the today's top hits. You know they pushing that to radio. You know they sending that to radio immediately. You know they're gonna use Doja little white black ass. You know it. Yeah, you know it. Ain't scared to show it. You know they doing that. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio freestyles. You know what it is. We here. BX in the building. Connie Diamond in the building. I'm going to step out. She going to step in. You know.
Look, they wanna know how I do what I did. Keep it a band, I ain't telling no fibs. I'm talking bottles, pampers, bibs. I've been that bitch since I was a kid. Look how I jig since I was a baby, huh? You bitches more like a maybe, huh? I'm talking LeBron and Katie. I got them hooked like the crack in the 80s. They know my motto been fuck you bitch, pay me accepting all currencies. I've been on top and you bitches is under me. Calling my daughters, pitching them son to me. Tell me who buzzing. I've been the bumblebee. All of you bitches ain't shit but a wanna be. Copy and paste, they shot my Al. Still pumping 50, you like my style. Hold on the top and the bottom of my smile. I need a pit when I jump in the crowd. I need a marching, they screaming and stomping. I'm sure me them titty shaped girls gon' wow. Gang in the back and they rolling up loud. Gang in the back and they rolling up gas. If she get oppy, they all on your ass. I got the Mac, put a bitch in the past. I got the Mac, put a bitch on the shirt. Put a bitch in the dirt. Work, calling me cocky. Pretty and gritty motherfucker like Rocky. Model designer like I am a mannequin. Back on the scene, bitches is panicking. Calling the ambulance, bagging their bodies. Working on mud, I ain't talking Pilates. Oh, move.
I don't know why y'all be nervous. I'll be dropping that link in there. None of y'all don't ever be wanting to come up and say nothing. Y'all some nervous ass motherfuckers. Let me just get that link in case somebody want to click it. You don't got to come on camera if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on camera. If I'm on camera, then you got to be on camera because you ain't coming on my shit. And then if I'm on camera, you on camera. If I'm off it, then you could be off it. But yeah, let me see. Close it. Close it. All right, I just posted it. So if anybody want to come up and chit chat, I would really love to see what Miss Leo would say, or like Think Pink. Think Pink is always talking shit. Think Pink is always talking shit, always talking shit about Doja, always talking shit. So let's see. She go on stupid. Let's see. Let me bring this up real quick. And this ain't no rap beef, so I'm down like a kid in the back seat. So let's bring that up. Yeah. little hitter with a busybody. Yeah, I like this one. This one was dope. Let's do this real quick.
Baby, go.
Baby, go. She be dead ass with that shit too. Let's see. The flow reminds me of Chirac. It is. It's very similar. It is. It is. That felt like an MTV Unplugged type of shit. Like, I like to see stuff like that when people have actually like regular normal teeth and their teeth is like regular and they might have like a little, I could tell she got like she has like a little lisp, but it's like she controls it. It ain't like OD. But I like to see people be regular like that. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it more believable to me, in my opinion. What did I miss? You're gonna have to rewind it. You're gonna have to rewind it. Let's do this again. Fuck it. We might as well. We sitting up here chit chat. And that's pretty much all I had to say about Nicki and Cardi. I felt like whatever relationship and whatever entanglement was going on with Nicki and Quavo is the reason why we got that Cardi B collaboration. And I just wish that we never got it. Cardi didn't deserve to be on a song with Nicki Minaj. Like, she didn't. This ain't no rap beef, so down like a kid in the backseat. Hold on, let's bring this up. Spice came to Houston. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one again.
I go by the name of DJ JP.
I like the first song she performed, Act Bad. That shit is hard. Like, the drill is really coming up in New York. But I like how she acknowledged that the UK was where, yeah, she acknowledged that in the interview. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. Act bad, act bad.
Yeah.
Act bad, act bad.
Yeah.
Act bad, act bad. Act bad, act bad. Hold on. Listen, look. I'm on the block with the Sufi.
Yeah.
My young is a pop at your koofy. I said I'm the top in this music. I cause so much dubs that I probably won't lose it. And yes, I'm the code of my city. Them jitters be put me in probably ruthless. I had so much jungle within me. I'm eating like fruit, Chris. Cause you stupid.
Me too.
Diamonds to catch it, minus the out of me, see the shine. Said little shorty be wildin'. I'm hearing I'm next like how you see the time.
That would be so dope.
Keep in mind, I got more stripes than them Adidas side. My chicken cheddar and a Peter fine. It's tough to sit and beat of mine. Hold on.
Wait. Baby, go risk on bait. Shoot for the stars so that it be a race. They got that same type of energy. Hold on. When you said that lace is laid, yo, tell me why I be thinking like this, right? I don't know about you, but I be seeing people, like, I seen her with a lot of different looks, but I feel like this should be kind of like her signature look, because I feel like she look good right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? She look good as hell there. She's just growing up into a young lady.
I hear truck no move. All of my apps on board or shoe. Two-tone pins in the truck no cool. All of this chat, but they never gon' do. You speak one for the kid, that's cool. Now first night, I said that be that shoe. Bounce getting by with that shoe tattoo. Shorty on top, young that's too.
Act bad, act bad, act bad, act bad.
Act bad, act bad.
Act bad, act bad.
Act bad, act bad. Act bad, act bad. Act bad, act bad. What are we doing? Yo, say. Bad. Woo, how y'all feeling? You want to give it to him? Let's go.
Let's do it for the community.
I love that one. Oh my God. Hold on a second. I wish I could play that. If you wanted some clout, the other you down, and down, and this ain't no rap beefs. They're like in the backseat. Never at me. Yeah, that shit is hard. You know I didn't like her because Cardi did post her, so she said it in the song. She, you know, she's like not that's what I was trying to say. Like when she in her interview, she talked about Nicki. Like she's like, oh, of course, you know, I want to work with Cardi. Like it's always off like that. I'm pretty sure she paid it. Cardi noticed that if she ever listened to her interview, she definitely mentions Nicki first. She Trini, of course, she's repping that off top. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I like that sample drill that they did to that.
In New York, repping Trinidad and Tobago. So let me just talk my talk.
Okay.
Feeling it.
I'm feeling the vibes. Chad, you feeling the vibes?
I think they feeling it. But also, this is the Twitch community, so I think, we probably got some Caribbean people in here,
Most
too.
definitely.
Let's see.
Gotta do it for y'all. I need fire emojis in the comments right now. Everybody, fire, lighter, hey. Everybody say, listen, I was looking for a vibe and you put me at a great time. You was creeping up behind to a bubble of the waistline, yeah.
Show them.
And it started with a fire to from the first time. Not in a rush that we take time. Why? But I got somebody that I talk to. Every time they wouldn't answer, I'ma call you. If the creeping is a sin, who we all do. They probably doing the same thing when I'm on you. You was only supposed to take me on my rock one. Lord, no, it's all wrong like it's hunter. And now you're looking from the loving like a hunter. Maybe I'm making you weird. If they promise what's our move like? I don't wanna hide, but you gotta be my like a secret. Yeah. I'm definitely on your vibe. You're putting it on me. I know that you want me. You're putting it on me. I know that you want me.
I'm feeling it now.
They feeling the vibe.
It's a vibe.
It definitely is.
Shout out to the chat. I know they going crazy.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody from the Caribbean. But we got to take it back home to Brooklyn.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Look out for that Baby Go 2.
Baby Go 2 in the building. I want everybody to comment Baby Go right now if you're feeling the vibes right
Let's
now.
go. Comment it.
That's Pop Smoke DJ too.
Now I'm loving the vibe.
I love their connection.
Loving chat.
Yeah.
I'm loving Twitch. I'm loving Rolling Stone. So I feel like we should do an exclusive, JP.
We should.
I feel like we should do a Baby Go 2 exclusive.
Brand new for the first time.
You know what? Let's
do
up
it.
I want everybody to comment the fire emojis right now. Make sure y'all go get Baby Go, because Baby Go 2 is on the way.
Exactly.
And it's definitely reloaded. I want to see fire emojis. Baby Go. I want to see star emojis. Everything. Hey. Yeah.
I love how aggressive she is in her lyrics too. I brought the trenches back up in the building. Yeah.
Look, all of my opposition, but I ice up. Cause now I'm getting ready. See, I remember pulling all them nighters, trying to turn any dollar to a milli. Really go really sitting with the tigers, living in the jungle, so they really feel me. There was a couple shorties I inspire, never wanna test it, always wanna diss me. I got a couple rappers in they feelings. I put the trenches back up in the building. And I'll never really gotta brag, but if you talking numbers, all you see is millions. They should've never got me in my bag, tripping all this water, never see me slipping. I let my brother Gotti hold a stash. If he's wanna do it right, why he get him? He must have thought I would stop. Your little jewelry you see, they gon' get you a cute, and I fucking been more on the watch. I don't diss on the net, I just speak of my music. These rappers be talking to cops. I need 10 just to walk in the spot. Little stupid, they know what I bop. If we throw my hood, just make sure it ain't drop. Look, name a shorty in my city, but actually, you not a oodle, you just caught you a ratchet. And getting money make you somewhat attractive, but if I see you make a movie in fashion, honey made a blue for the passion. Mix a deal with the diamonds for fashion. Other side is probably mad that I laughed and pulled a picture, make I still go like captions. Baby, don't touch it. Slow it down, don't rush it. Acting back as I'm trini, but if it gets sticky, then Brody gon' up it. Baby, don't touch it. Slow it down, don't rush it. Acting back as I'm trini, but if it gets sticky, then Brody gon'